Hey, how's it going? It's John here. It's a Saturday evening, about 9:30 in the evening, and I just got back from doing a pop-up event. Well, not just got back. It ended about 3 hours ago. It was from 12 to 6 or 6:30, and so it ended about 3 hours ago. And it was at the Treasure Island. It was at a distillery at Treasure Island in San Francisco, and it was super cool. It was super cool. Um, it was a whiskey distillery, um, and it was a glorious day, like a very clear, sunny day. You had like the Bay Bridge in the backdrop and the San Francisco skyline in the backdrop, and you could see the water, and it was just such a beautiful day. Um, and the event went really well too. I was so happy about the event. It went really, really well. I was a little nervous at first because it was an indoor outdoor event and I was on the inside. And sorry. And I was on the inside. And those events like that are kind of tricky, whether it's like an indoor outdoor or upstairs downstairs. It's always kind of like tricky because today I was indoors, but it felt like the party was out there. There's way more pop up businesses there, and all the food trucks were out there, and then the live music was out there. So it was like that was the place to be, and not too many people were coming inside, and it was pretty dead for like the first hour and a half, I think. Yeah, for the first hour and a half, so it was pretty dead, and I was like really worried, um, because I think this event, the booth rental fee, I think was like 125, $135, and I basically used up the last of any of my like free money, you know, on this event. So I really wanted to make sure I can get my money's worth, make some sales and make a profit. Um, so I was really worried after like an hour and a half. There was like nobody. I didn't make any sales till almost 2 hours into it, and I was like super nervous. I'm like, oh, this sucks. That's $130 wasted because no one's coming in. But I think what happened was because I could see through the windows, like the trees were starting to sway a little bit more, and then it was starting to get a little windy. So I think what happened was it was starting to get really windy outside, and then it started getting super cold outside, and I think people were starting to come in, and as as the weather started getting cooler, it was still beautiful, clear, but it was just windy and cold, and so I think more and more people started coming inside to because the hey, what's up, girly girl? This is, I don't think, come on. This one is Agatha. I don't know if you're going to see her face. She's, okay, hi. We're just going to sit right here. This one is Agatha. I don't know if she's going to let you see her face because she just wants to cuddle with me. I can't carry both of you now, Lily. Now they all want to sit on my lap. What was I saying? So yeah, so the weather was starting to get a little cold, um, people were coming in, and there was a coffee station, like a coffee bar on one side with hot coffee and pastries, and then on the other side was the actual bar. So it's like whiskey and whatever, beer and all that kind of good stuff. So, and all kinds of seating. So everyone's coming inside to relax and warm up, and that's when people were checking out my booth. And so yeah, so that's when I started making sales, and I made more sales today than I think ever did at any pop up event, and I'm just like blown away at how well I did. I think I sold. Let's see. I can't count. I'm so tired. I can't count. I think I sold about. I think I sold 8 like ready-made domino sets, and I got 4 orders for custom domino sets, and then I sold about 4 or 6 coasters, And I even sold a watch. I was super excited about the watch, and it was so funny because this lady kept eyeing the watch, and she really loved the watch. And I took mine off, so I don't know what I did with it. She was eyeing the watches that were on display, and she was really into it. But she said she wasn't sure about buying it because she's never heard of the the brand Brantley. Um, and I'm like, are you serious? You've never heard of Brantley? That's like the up and coming designer. His work is amazing. And she's like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah, his designs are off the chart amazing. You're going to hear a lot about Brantley. And she's like, oh, I have to, find out who he is and check him out and see his designs. And that's when I introduced myself. Hey, I'm John Brantley. I designed the watches. And she ended up buying them. It was hella cheesy, but it worked. It worked. And we laughed about it, and she bought the watch, and so that was super cool. So yeah, I got several custom orders for Domino's. I sold coasters. I sold a watch. I sold one candle. I'm a little bummed because I messed up the recipes on most of my candles, and so I couldn't really sell them. I used less fragrance than I was supposed to, so now I have a bunch of candles that I can't really sell. But the ones that I did sell, the ones that were good, I brought with me, and a few of those sold, and so I'm like super happy. But now I'm just trying to figure out what to do with these candles. These, the candles that I messed up. I don't know what to do with them. I think I still might sell them, like put them on my website and mark them like, I don't know, half off or 40% off, and just put it under the title like, see what happened was that maybe that'll be the sale. See what happened was sale, because see what happened was I didn't put enough fragrance in it. And they're still candles. They're still going to look beautiful when you light them, and they still smell wonderful. Not as strong as it should, but it still smells wonderful. It'll still look beautiful. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll have a see what happened was sale. That's so stupid. I'm so tired. I'm delirious. Um, let's see. And so yeah, so that's what happened. Let's see what else. Um, I sold a. Um, oh, let me go back. Since this is part of the reason why I'm doing these videos is to help with little tidbits. If you guys are out there doing your own pop-up events, or you're starting your own business, going back to the whole indoor outdoor upstairs downstairs sort of scenario, um, you you kind of want to ask, if you're unfamiliar with the event, make sure that that's one of the questions you ask. Is it, is most of the action outside or inside? Are you guys gonna tell people there's more um, businesses on the inside? Are you guys gonna put up signs? Because if all the action is outside and you're inside, and no one's doing anything to try and corral them to come in and check out more booths on the inside, then there's a strong possibility that you're going to miss out on sales. So that's one of the questions that you should definitely ask. Even if it's up there, upstairs, downstairs, especially if it's upstairs, downstairs, because people are less likely to go upstairs. Um, I did that one time in Oakland. There was an event in Oakland that I did, and it was very similar. Um, the downstairs, it was actually downstairs, inside and outside, and the majority of the pop-up businesses were on the inside, and then on the outside was the like food trucks and food setups, and then the live music. So everything was going on, downstairs, and then I went upstairs. I was on the second floor, and it was a mezzanine. So I'm like and I was over by the railing. So I'm literally like, I'm literally hanging over the railing, going, "Come on up, come on up. There's businesses up here." And so that's one of the things that you should ask. You know, if you're unfamiliar with the venue or the person who is hosting the venue, find out where the action is. Do most of the people stay downstairs or outside? You know, that sort of thing, and gauge where you want to go accordingly. I think I just got lucky because the weather turned cold and people wanted to come inside, so I totally lucked out. So yeah, so that's that. What was I gonna say? Oh, I had already sold my. Um, I had already sold a set of purple and brown dominoes, but I had not yet shipped it. It's one of my. I wish I could find it. It's one of my popular color combinations. When people see it, they fall in love and want it. So I decided to bring it with me, just as a display. And good thing I did because a lot of people saw it and they fell in love with it. And I'm like, this one's already sold, but I can do a custom one for you. And that's how I got two of the four custom orders. They love the purple and brown with gold, with the gold dots. Um, and so that's how I got the two. So if you already sold something online, but you don't have to ship it immediately, and it's like something that you don't have an extra of, try to hold on to it an extra day if your event is the next day, and use it as display, and tell people you can make another one. Try to get those custom sales, and it totally worked for me. So yeah, so today was an amazing day. Um, all the other vendors are super nice. That's another thing that I'm still working on because I still get shy and really quiet around new people. So I'm getting in the habit of forcing myself. Like one of the first things I do when I get to the event and when I'm setting up is I make sure I talk to the vendors on the left and right of me. And I either introduce myself, or if they're like, along the way in terms of like their booth setups, I'll check out their products and compliment them on their products or ask questions on their products without taking too much time away from them because I know they're setting up as well. Um, but I just want to show interest and sort of introduce myself, and everyone was like super cool, super chill, really nice. Um, so yeah, it was amazing. Um, I noticed I'm saying a lot. I gotta stop doing that. And I just did it. Oh boy, stop saying. But yeah, it was really cool. It was a really good day. I almost said I gotta not do that. Hi, girly girl. This is my girly girl. This is my girly girl. Hi. No. Oh boy. So yeah, I'm gonna try and keep this to 20 minutes or under because for one thing, I don't want to bore you with a talking head. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I had mentioned yesterday that I was going to try and incorporate more editing, more like videos of the scenes and pictures of the scene and things like that, just so you're not looking at a talking head. And today, while it was slow, I downloaded, I think it's called CapCut or CapCut, an editing app, and I I I still need to practice on it. It was so funny because I I became like my elders that I used to make fun of when I was younger, when my elders couldn't embrace modern technology. Now I've become that older person that had a hard time embracing this modern technology. It was so embarrassing trying to play with it and work with it a little bit. So you're gonna get another talking head tonight. No, no, quick cutaway to a cool video footage, or no pictures of like other people's products or the delicious food out there. Maybe I'll try and do that tomorrow. Or if you want, you can go to my Instagram. I'll put my Instagram page. I'll link that down in the comments or description. So feel free to check it out, the pictures, because I'll be sure to put some pictures and video footage um, on my Instagram account. And so you can check it out there. Let's see. I should probably cut this now because I still have a lot of work to do. Tomorrow, I'm meeting with some people to see if I can get my products in their shop. And I am going to drop off some products that people had ordered online but are nearby. So I'm just going to drop them off in person rather than shipping them. So yeah, that's about it. I had a really great day, really great sales. Um, and I'm tired, but I'm kind of like on a high because it was such a cool day. So I'm just gonna ride this. Oh, you know, the other thing I was gonna say was, I was feeling a little down. Um, I think it was because I was thinking I had put my last like $135 on this event, and the thing with pop-up events is like there's no guarantee. You don't know if you're gonna make sales. You don't know if you're gonna break even. You don't know if you're gonna lose out on, you know, the vendor fee that you paid. It's always a gamble. You do your best to promote it online. You make sure, you know, that you're working with a vendor, an event planner that is, you know, posting and promoting and marketing the event. But at the end of the day, um, your hair's getting everywhere. At the end of the day, it's a gamble. So I was kind of feeling a little down, thinking maybe I shouldn't have spent my last, you know, spare $135 on an event that, you know, has no guarantee. And it was a new event to me. It was a new event planner to me, and a new event to me. But I'm so glad I took the gamble and it paid off. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get going. Sorry, I'm just like blah 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 blah. Blah. This isn't a. I'm just like super tired, but also on a high. Today was such a good day. Um, yeah, today was a good day. But I'm gonna cut this short because I have to get back to work. I have a lot of things to prepare for tomorrow. Um, Check out my Instagram if you want to see some pictures. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend as well. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Sorry if I keep looking down. I wrote down some stuff on my board to help keep me on task because I'm trying not to take up too much of your time. I'm trying to keep these videos to 20 minutes, no more than that. And I've been going over the last couple of days um, because I just want to share with you and I want to chat with you guys and hang out, but at the same time, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'm really enjoying these talks, these chats, and a few of you have already reached out to me via email. So that was really exciting. You didn't leave any messages on the actual, you know, YouTube channel, and then a couple of you guys did. A couple of you guys commented, and it's so weird and cool at the same time. Like people are actually watching my videos now, and they're commenting, and they're, you know, they're sending me emails and messages of encouragement, and they're sharing some of their stories. So it's super exciting. This is exactly what I want, and I hope that it continues to grow. I hope that, you know, our communication continues to grow and we all help each other and share our lives with each other, because that's exactly what I want this channel to be. I'm gonna get going because Agatha keeps licking my arm and it's gross. Thanks for spending some time with me. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Where's your face? Where's your face? I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.